Welcome back. This is TLA Media. I'll be doing like I guess it's more of a review because I guess that's all I do because I don't have editing software to edit videos to show you how to do everything over like a time lapse. But I'll be talking about the HPS silicone radiator hose install, and you're not going to be able to see them in this video probably for a while actually, but I did the TB traction bar and the front mid chassis brace. Let's see if you can see them. Oh, not really. I guess you can. They're the weird things hanging down. They kind of look funny, but they do the job. So, let me get my hood open. I already popped it for you. Makes my life easier. There we go. So, these are the HPS radiator hoses. I went with black because I just think red or blue is like way too bright. Like, I could match my intake, but that's dumb. Ignore all the wiring for my fog lights and headlights. There's a lot, but on a scale of 1 to 10 on how hard it was, like 10 being the hardest, I'd say like 9.5, or at least for us. So the dude I watched did it with ease. Like this hose right here, he just pulled it off after the clamp was off, and obviously these aren't the stock clamps, but he just like pulled it off with ease. We had to yank it. This sucker we had to cut and like gently take off. Like that little mark is from, I had a flathead under the cut that was right here. Oh, hey, you can see the finger. I went like this, and I guess my finger went across that bolt or something and caught my knuckles. So just be careful, would be my advice. But the first thing you're going to want to do, if you can see it, hey, you can, it's right there. Let's see if I can zoom in or focus. There is a little valve right there that you want to do to drain it, and obviously that's the first step of doing the radiator hose. And then once it's fully drained, you're just going to take off everything. There's one right there, it'll focus, the one right here in front of me, that one, these two, one right here, and then let me get the lights for the other two. If I can open this one-handed. There we go. Oh, it's not on. That's sad. Does this one work? Or is this one out too? I'm gonna be very disappointed if this one's out of battery too. Oh, it is. It is. They're both out. Oh wait, no, I see it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Alright. I don't know if we can do it all, but light. So I guess this will just get in the way. And then there's the hose right there, and then the bottom end is, let's see if I can get a light down here. Right there is the other one. You can kind of see the clamp, but the easiest way to do this is well, simply just like taking the clamps, or you can use the stock ones because I had to there, but the kit itself comes with all new ones, which are these. They got little like HPS branding on them, which is really cool. You're never gonna notice it because it's engraved, but it's there. So they were just like easier, I guess, to put on compared to these, because these ones these really suck. That's the only way to really say how annoying they are. But it wasn't that bad. It could have been worse. The hard ones were those, and that little like yellow clamp that you can see, that thing's a pain. I don't know if this is a common problem, but mine broke on me. Sorry for the bad filming. If you've watched my channel before, you know that I'm just not good at filming. But it's just really painful and annoying. And those ones are hard to do in the tight spots that they give you to work with. I thought I was going to have to take the alternator out to get to that one. It took some real work to get my hand right here with pliers to get the original clamp off. And all these all these silicone hoses, they just like really pull on your hair, so it just doesn't, you just don't want to do it. He will, well, I did at least, to make it easier, take off this heat shield, which mine is peeling as you can see. Don't paint it unless you're doing, unless you're getting someone to powder coat it. But I had to take that off. I had to take the battery off. I actually have to take this off. We just ended up doing it because we thought it would be easier, but we did take both of the bottom splash guards off just to get to everything way quicker. But I don't know, it's a pain. But after you've got all the hoses on and you start filling it up, you have to use the red from Toyota, and you have to obviously mix it with water. But when you're doing it, you're gonna want to squeeze this to get like all the air out, and then obviously you'll just fill it up to that full line until obviously full. You know, pretty simple. But and then the dude that I watched did like a 5 to 10 minute drive, I want to say, to make sure there was no leaks. But obviously make sure there's no leaks. As far as tightening these, like, I think they're called T-bands, I don't know, these ones, as far as, focus, you dumb thing, oh my god, as far as tightening those go, you want to get like the smallest socket you have. They're like an 8, I think. God, this thing does not want to focus on anything. But you just want to do it like 2 fingers tight. That'll be the easiest way. Interesting. And as far as the battery coming off, I'll warn you now, it resets everything. If you like mess with the screen brightness on the radio on the inside, and you put it on like daytime mode always, you're gonna have to redo that. It'll reset your trips. Obviously your mileage will still stay the same for like overall on the car, but your MPG average, if you care about that like I do, that changes. So that was fun. The clock, you're gonna have to change the clock too. But I don't know, the HPS hoses, I don't know, they look way better, and silicone lasts longer than OEM rubber, so that was my reason for doing it, and it was on sale, so I was like, whatever, I'll just do it. It wasn't that bad if you're actually like, if you take all the preparations beforehand, before you start doing it, you'll be fine. If you're like me and you just like take stuff off as you need to, it's gonna take a while. It took us like from 11 to 11, but I also had to work from like 3:30 to 7, so it took us a few hours, like maybe 4. But we also did the mid-chassis bracing, like I was talking about. That is extremely hard to see. I don't actually think you can see it from up here. I know you can't. Oh, yeah, you can. They stick out a lot. So that's gonna be a new scraping hazard, but that's the traction bar, and then the mid-chassis brace for the front is behind it. They're just supposed to help you steer better. You don't really need them. I got them because I kind of want to I want to autocross my car at some point and get like a Honda or something as a daily. But I also do canyon driving, so steering for me is very important, and as stiff as I can get it, I'll take it. Now obviously I'm not going to say if it works or not, because everyone would be like, ooh, placebo effect. Bryce, if you're watching this, shut up. Nobody cares. But I daily drive the thing. I'll notice the differences the most. So if anyone's gonna say that they're better, it's me. I think that the turning radius is better. Yeah, it sounds retarded, but I think it does steer better when it's like all stiffer. I still need to get the back one, the back mid-chassis brace, which is like just a bar that goes across. There's already one there. It's just really OEM and made for daily driving, so it's whatever. I don't think I'm gonna get the C-pillar one, but hopefully soon. My Sabon carbon hood will arrive. I have an order for one. It shipped. It was supposed to come this Friday. It didn't. They said this Thursday, which is in 3 days. So we'll see if it comes. It might get pushed back again just because of how big it is. But, you know, I'll let you know now. Carbon stuff's a pain. It's either going to take a really long time to get to get to you, because they're like usually always back ordered, but we'll see. So until my next parts dump onto this car, but yeah, this has been TLE Media, and signing off.